Hello students, today we are going to discuss problems given in textbook exercise. Here the fifth question, a truck starts from rest and rolls down a hill with a constant acceleration. It travels at a distance of 400 meters in 20 seconds. Find its acceleration, find the force acting on it if its mass is 7 tons. In that bracket it is also given there 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilogram. Here initial velocity 0, distance is given s is equal to 400 meter, time 20 seconds. We have to find the acceleration and the force. Mass also given there, mass is equal to 7 tons. 1 ton is equal to 1000 kilogram. So we have to convert that into kilogram. 7 into 1000, 7000 kilogram. Then we can use our equation of motion. S is equal to ut plus half a t square. Then substitute the values. 400 is equal to 0 into t. 0 into 20, that will be 0, plus half into a into 20 the whole square. Here 400 is equal to a by 2 into 400. We can cancel from here also, no problem. A is equal to 2 into 400 divided by 400. We can cancel this 400, then you will get 2 meter per second square, that is the acceleration. Then we can use our equation for force that we derived from Newton's second law, that is F is equal to ma 7000 into 2, that is equal to 14,000 Newton. Next problem, question number 6. A stone of 1 kilogram is thrown with a velocity of 20 meter per second across the frozen surface of a lake and comes to rest after travelling a distance of 50 meter. What is the force of friction between the stone and the ice? Here the stone, after moving through this much distance, 50 meters given there, that stone is stopped. What is the reason for that? Friction is the reason. Here we have to find the force of friction. Force of friction means directly we can find from this. Here mass is given as 1 kilogram, initial velocity 20 meter per second, final velocity 0, s is equal to 50 meter, that is the distance. We have to find the force, but this acceleration is not given in this. How to find acceleration? We can use our equation of motion. You can see third equation of motion here. V square minus u square is equal to 2as. V square, V0, 0 minus U20, 20 square is equal to 2 into A into 50. Then minus 20 square is 400 is equal to 2 into 50, 100, 100 into A. Then acceleration will be minus 400 divided by 100, minus 4 meter per second square. Here the velocity is decreasing. After that movement, the stone is stopped. So we can say here the acceleration is negative. That also we got from this. Then we have to find the force. Force means force of friction. Mass into acceleration, 1 into minus 4, we will get minus 4 Newton. Why this minus sign here? Minus, here we have minus sign acceleration, that's why we got this minus sign here. This negative sign indicates that this force of friction is opposite to the direction of movement of that stone. Next question, question number 7. A 8000 kilogram engine pulls a train of 5 wagons each of 2000 kilogram along a horizontal track. If the engine exerts a force of 40,000 Newton and the track offers a frictional force of 5000 Newton, then calculate the net accelerating force, then the acceleration of the train. These two we have to calculate from this. Here mass of the engine is given as M1 is equal to 8000 kilogram. Then 5 wagons are there, each having mass 2000 kilogram. So total mass of 5 wagons we can take as M2 is equal to 5 into 2000, 10,000 kilogram. Then force exerted by the engine F is equal to 40,000 Newton and frictional force is given as 5,000 Newton. You know, if this engine is moving like this, that frictional force means that is always opposing the motion of that engine. So here this will be capital F and the frictional force small f. then that net force we can take as F minus F. This is the net force. So here we can write net accelerating force is equal to F minus F. Force exerted by the engine minus frictional force. Here 40,000 minus 5,000, we can write this as 35,000 Newton. That is the net accelerating force. Then we have to find the acceleration. How to find here? Net force divided by total mass. Net force is F minus F whole divided by total mass, means mass of engine plus mass of wagons, 5 wagons. So M1 plus M2, we can write 35,000 divided by 18,000. 18,000 means 8,000 plus 10,000. So here we will get 35 divided by 18. Its acceleration is 1.94 meter per second square. Next question, question number 8. An automobile vehicle has a mass of 1500 kg. What must be the force between the vehicle and the road if the vehicle is to be stopped with a negative acceleration of 1.7 meter per second square? Here mass is given as 1500 kg. Acceleration, it is specified here negative acceleration. So we have to put this negative sign there. Negative 1.7 meter per second square. Then we have to find the force. Force is equal to M into A. 1500 into minus 1.7 minus 2550 Newton. This minus sign indicate that here this force is opposing the motion of that vehicle. Okay, so we can say this is the frictional force here. Next problem, question number 11. Two objects each of mass 1.5 kg are moving in the same straight line but in opposite directions. The velocity of each object is 2.5 meter per second before the collision during which they stick together. What will be the velocity of the combined object after collision? Here two objects there, both are moving along a straight line but in opposite direction. Here you can see object having mass moving from left to right, object having mass M2 moving from right to left. Here they are getting collided. Here mass given there, M1 is equal to M2 is equal to 1.5 kg. The velocity of each object is same, that is given as 2.5 meter per second. But children, here these are moving in opposite direction. So one velocity of one object we have to take as positive, other one should be negative. So here U1 is equal to 2.5 meter per second, then U2 minus 2.5 meter per second. So we can find the total momentum before collision, that is M1 U1 plus M2 U2. Substitute the values there, 1.5 into 2.5 plus 1.5 into minus 2.5. Here 1.5 into 2.5 minus 1.5 into 2.5, that will be equal to 0. So the total momentum before collision is equal to 0. Then after that collision, what is happening? These two masses are stick together. Then we can say this as a combined object. Then the total mass will be M1 plus M2. Masses of two objects we have to add there. Then let V be the velocity of the combined object after collision. We can find the total momentum, that is equal to M1 plus M2 into V. 1.5 plus 1.5 into V is equal to 3V. So here the total momentum before collision 0 and the total momentum after collision is 3V. Then according to law of conservation of momentum, we can say total momentum after collision is equal to total momentum before collision. So we can write this as 3V is equal to 0. Then that V will be 0. That means after that collision they are stopped there. Okay, they stick together and stop. They are not moving after that collision. That's why this velocity is 0.